It is now May 5th, 2022. Time to get the Ghetto-Fabulous lawnmower started up. I think I had a video of this very early on the channel. At least 2014, if not even 2012. One of my very earliest videos, I had just gotten this thing. This replaced the Murray brand mower that I had that was left here when I moved in, that I gave to XJO81X so he could say this thing is a piece of shit and sell it after having it all tuned up, which didn't make any sense because he lost all his money that way and I got basically nothing. Anyway, I digress. I have this piece of shit. It burns oil. It's got a dull blade. It doesn't run right. It's got all kinds of broken-D things I showed in that early video. All the broken-D shit is still broken-D. This cable here that's supposed to go to the speed control, deleted. All the cables up here for that, for the gear selector to make it self-propel, deleted. The dead man's bar on the handle to keep it running, deleted. All of that is deleted. I changed the sparkulator in it last year, and Lexmark's 567 was over, and we tried to see why the hell this thing just wouldn't run right. And it was the air filter as part of the equation. Let me show you that here. Just got to undo these two screws right quick, and this thing comes right off. And I'll show you why it doesn't start easily. That might do. Here's the air filter. Can you, you can't even see light through it anymore. It's just completely wrong and black. I blew this out with compressed air, didn't do anything. I think it's a replacement because it has the Briggs Stratton logo without the printing in it. So I don't know. So that just is what was in here. So maybe it was replaced at one point. So now the next problem is I'm looking and looking and looking for a number anywhere. And when Lexmark was here, he jotted down all sorts of numbers on there that I might be able to search. I got no results. It's like this engine doesn't exist, even though it's a Briggs Stratton. Anyway, I decided to just do the big, fat, dumb American consumer search for Briggs Stratton air filter. I mean, that's the one. If it's for Briggs, you know, why would there be 12 types? You know, need an air filter for my car. What do you have? It's a Toyota. Toyota what? What? It's a Toyota. What else do you need to know? I have a Dell Dementia. Why can't you give me memory? So that's what I'm talking about with the belligerent American people like that. So I ordered one, or I searched for that, and I found it. And I almost bought the wrong one. This one that's like twice the size of that. But I had the dimensions, so I measured it, and this dimension is critical, 4 inches going across there. Then this box came, and they sent me, yeah, that's not the right one. No. I did not order the wrong part. I ordered the right one. I double checked to make sure the dimensions were exactly that of this existing filter. The part number matched other Briggs Stratton filters that are the same dimensions as that. That has to be the one. This one is clearly too small. So, okay, it was on Fleabay, right? So you know how that goes. So I said, all right, let's try to do the right thing here. On the box, and I'm withholding the name because they're working with me eventually, on the box is an 800 number. I was going to do the return on eBay, and I said, let me call the 800 number. Maybe there's some dick on the phone that can get to the bottom of this. So I call him up, and I tell him, hey, I got this. Let me have your last name. He looks me up in the computer, even though it's through Fleabay. He's got it on file like that. And he looks it up, and he finds it, and he says, no, that's the one. That's what we sent you. I said, no, not even close. I could send you pictures of it, but it doesn't match the description nor the picture that you have at all whatsoever. And it's got this number on it. And I told him the number, and he said that that's an internal SKU number of theirs and nobody else has that. I said, great. So there's no other marking on the box, and when you type that number in, what do you get? He says, I get that. I said, well, something's fucked up somewhere, so we got a problem now. Oh, just do a return on eBay. Thanks so much for calling. Goodbye. I said, whoa, dude, hang on. I said, if I go and return this, you pay the return shipping, I'll get my money back, that's all fine and good, but I'm still stuck without an air filter. And what if the next poor schlub comes by and wants to buy that air filter? He's going to be sent the wrong one also. You got a problem here. I zeroed it out in the system, so nobody could buy it. I said, great, but that doesn't solve my problem. So he says, well, I got to look into this. I got to see. Maybe China sent us the wrong filters under the wrong number. And I got to go through manifests. And I have to go through databases and all this crazy horse shit. I'm like, it's a fucking air filter for a mower. For fuck's sake, guy. $11 for a 2-pack. What is so hard about this? Let's get it right the first time. Well, let me look into it. I'll call you back in 3 or 4 days. Okay, 3 or 4 days turns out to be 5 or 10 minutes. That I could work with. He says, yeah, you know that number on the box? Somebody mislabeled them. The one you need is one number off. I said, great. See that? Now you got your problem solved, and we're going to get my problem solved. He says, we're going to ship you out the right filters right away. And then he said, go on eBay and do the return. We'll send you a label, which is generated through there, and it's free shipping back. So now, does that mean he's also giving me a refund? Because if he gives me a refund and the 2 filters, that's the way to fucking do business. But if not, I still got my 2 filters, albeit a couple days late, because I wanted a new filter, and they just came today. Wouldn't it be nice to replace that damn filter? And the reason I opened this and told you this whole story is the motherfucker won't even start with this piece of shit filter in there, because it's so filthy. So anyways, in the video I had on starting the edger, I said, you know, maybe we'll get a mower startup video, maybe we won't. We didn't. I mowed the front. She needs gas, that much I know. There's about a snivel gurgle splash in there. So from a non-Susan approved gas can. I don't fill it all the way. If it runs out, it usually restarts in 86 pulls, so it's not a big deal. We'll put that together. Earl where's the marking? That side. Yeah, it's within the serviceable range. I don't know if you could see it. It's a drop low, which is funny because I added some last time. But I think we'll call it good for this. So this is going to be the second start of the season. I'll just move all that stuff out of here. I want you to see now that this will actually prime up and do stuff. So if I go down here and zoom in, right there. So now if I go and prime this, it says 3 times, I do 6. We should see fuel in there. Oh, fuel. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Alright, now I gotta zoom you back out, tip you back up, and move you all the way back so I got some room to yank the crank on this. And like I said, I need to start it without the air filter in there. Should not start on the first pull, because it never does. We'll just give it one little, you know, got it. And here we go. Second pull, and it chugs and chugs and chugs to life. Now it's going to run. So now I can mow today. Great, that's what I wanted to do. Alright, thanks so much for watching. Fun little rant. Hopefully I'll get what I'm supposed to get and a refund to boot. That would be great, but if not, at least I'll get a new filter. Make sure you hit like, make sure you hit subscribe, and take care. We'll see you next time. Bye-bye. As a little bit of a bonus, let's fuck around with air fuel mixture. What I'm going to do is set this to the lowest speed it'll run. And now I'm going to hit the primer bulb. And that's going to send fuel, or excess fuel, into the carbonator. Now watch what happens on that side. When I introduce too much fuel, the mixture is way too rich, and the black smoke you saw was carbon. And that's why engines that are running too rich will carbon foul the plugs and all kinds of stuff like that. It'll do it at the high speed running also, but it's got enough inertia that it picks right back up. And of course, if I hit it one or two or three times, it should stall it out because the mixture is way too rich for it to run. And there you go.